Now, even though this is fun, the whole point of this is now, if we're all working together.
As a young firefighter in 2003, I was involved with the Station nightclub fire down in Rhode Island, and 3 years after the fire, I reached out to a clinician. It was the first time that I talked about the fire and my experiences there. It was the first time I shared that experience with my wife at the time. And when I was done telling my story, the clinician was crying, my wife was crying, and I realized, you can't help me. So it's been a passion of mine since back in 2006 to find clinicians that understand what we go through, so that I don't have to feel like I have to protect the clinician. I need somebody that I can talk to. And the IFF has done an amazing job training peers in the fire service. We've trained 8,400 peers, firefighters, to connect firefighters that are having difficult times with clinicians that are culturally competent. The next step in that is training the clinicians in our culture, and that's what we're doing here today.
It's going to the scene, or when you have wreckage as far as automobile accidents, it's pediatric emergencies, just literally the whole plethora of what a firefighter is going through all day, every day. And of course, you need to couple that with what a firefighter is going through with his own or her own personal life, right? Whether it's family issues, it's child issues, it's financial issues, it's addiction issues. It's the whole gamut of what a firefighter is going through all day, every day. So Lauren and Scott have really developed this program, 2-day program, where the first day it's the actual didactic, having a better understanding of what a firefighter is going through, not only at the station but on calls. But then we wanted the 19 or so clinicians who are here today to have that experience of doing CPR, of pulling a hose line, having the SCBA on, having the gear on, to once again have a better understanding of what a firefighter is going through.
Training that goes on here today, from when you begin your firefighting career and those who join the fire service, but quite honestly, I don't think there's anything more important than what's taking place today. And not only will it build a cultural competency, but I think what it will also do is start conversations between those in the fire service and those that are here to help, so we can all have a better understanding of what they do day in and day out, and the experiences that they see, the unthinkable that most will never ever have to go through, and how they have to live with it. And these folks who are dedicated to helping them manage through these events and live normal, healthy lives, I don't think there's anything more important. And I want to thank Director Cutting, because it was his vision. He put this together. I want to thank Brian Reel, who represents all the professional firefighters, and everyone who's come from the international and the commissions, and because I clearly think this is going to help. It will save lives and it will help people throughout their careers. So thank you, Justin. Thank you, sir.
One of the things that we're not so good at, believe it or not, is processing emotions, processing feelings. By design, firefighters are tough women and men, right? We get into this career because we're tough. Unfortunately, that can be to a detriment down the line. And so to put together a program like this to allow clinicians to really relate to firefighters and understand what firefighters go through on a daily basis helps to break down those barriers. So a program like this is invaluable. I'm thrilled that New Hampshire is leading the way in this. And programs like this are not successful if not for the buy-in from the Department of Safety and the Commissioner.
Changing that frame of, we're not here to necessarily fix something. It's more of like, how can you understand yourself better or understand the situation better?
Then one of us went ahead and didn't tell the other person. So we're always going to stay in some sort of voice contact with each other. When we're searching, we're going to stay oriented. That is the most important thing when we're going through a structure. Rooms have walls. They have 4 walls. So we're going to be going through our heads, and if I'm going to orient myself by doing, and you're going to do a left hand search. Okay? Remember, the tools are going to go out in the middle of the floor. Your left hand is on the wall, is orienting yourself and marking the walls. All right? Yeah, good.
I need something solid, furniture, a bed, whatever it is, you can feel that in the tool. If you need something softer, like a victim or something, you can feel that as well. So if I'm searching, going through and I feel, I reach out, there's something there, I can still orientate myself with the wall. I can easily just put my foot on it, go out, explore what this is, kind of figure it out, and then continue with my search. So in this case, for this drill, I'm just doing right-hand search.
You're talking this whole time.
So
it's not when you're
We're right back here where this window is, and then we go out the window. Right? In your right hand. It's kind of heavy. This is going to be on the ground. You're going to be swinging it like a windshield. We're back and forth along the floor to feel out for victims, okay? Don't forget to shake every so often. So I'm going to actually have you. There's names. So shake your butt, shake your butt, shake your butts. All right, what's your first name? Hannah. And your? So Hannah and Elizabeth, okay? You guys are going to be talking to each other inside the building.